Hi, I'm Jessica Weese.
And I'm Nicole Dionisio, but everybody calls me Pickle. And we're going to do live coverage for the women's second round lead card
at
the
Sunset
Ledgestone
Hills.
Open. We'd like to thank Discraft for sponsoring this event, and
Tony Scardania for helping make this broadcast studio happen and carrying the live scoring today.
We'd also like to thank Amy Hawkins of Peking for the City Church and letting us use this place and do the live commentary here. And we'd also like to thank Johnny of Plastic Addicts for running an awesome shop.
Yep, thanks guys.
Thank you.
All right, we're starting here on hole 1, and it is 636 feet, a par 4. The basket is down there on the left over the sidewalk. The whole left side of the fairway is OB if you go into the brush.
Brush left side, and you can turn one over if you try to go too big, and you can go into the people's backyards off to the right, and it's also OB. Here's Paige with a great upshot, it looks like, just skipping down there, give herself a putt. And here's Jessica with her approach shot. Looks like she's down there, could be inside circle 1, circle 2.
Cat throwing a sidearm for an approach. That big tree in the middle of the fairway, that's kind of where you want to be. You want to get down maybe 15 feet past.
I definitely agree. You want to crash kind of right at that tree and almost let your disc kind of fall right down to the basket. And that looked like a perfect upshot from Paige Pierce.
There's Paige's third shot. She's basically just laying up and taking 4. Everybody would like to get a 4 on this first hole.
Cat's also laying up just to take the easy 4.
I had to throw a little flick up shot, but I'm happy with 4. Paige went a little deep on her second shot. Her first shot was unfortunately out of bounds, so she made the putt for a par.
There's par for the other Paige.
I had a great time playing with 2 Pages on my card. It was an interesting scoring round. First putt's in for the day. That always feels nice.
Yep, and Cat cleans up, and it looks like you guys all take pars and move on to hole 2. So that's definitely a good one to get out of there with all pars.
We all wanted 3s, of course, but you know, that's not realistic. So
Paige going with a wide hyzer on this one.
If you go long of this hole, there is a sidewalk, and there's also a sidewalk on the left. So long of the basket and left, the whole side.
Jessica also took the really wide hyzer out.
Pickle, you said you took the sidearm flick?
We, all of us took the flick left, yeah, besides Christine Jennings. She shot one up the middle.
Wow. And how many birdies were on your card?
We had 1.
1 birdie?
1. Christine parked it with a shrike. Haley King parked it with her second shot, but she threw OB the first shot, so she had to re-tee it and parked it to save her par.
Oh, still awesome par.
That was a great bid for the birdie. I know you wanted that one, but still, that was a good bid. There is a little hill behind it, so if you give it too much, you can definitely have it roll back and go OB, so safe run.
Yeah, I was looking at a little bit of a death putt. Paige does a running putt and almost gets it in. Oh, wait. Did Paige already throw? Because here goes the other Paige.
Here's Paige Pierce with her putt.
This is actually the first round here at Sunset that I've played in it has not been windy at all. Today was absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, everybody just off the basket.
We all got dots, 3 dots.
Yeah, it really was perfect conditions out there, though, today. There was no wind. There was just a little bit of dew. I know a few of us girls were slipping on the tee pads a little early, but other than that, it was perfect conditions.
Yeah, unfortunately, since it's a ball golf course, we don't have permanent tee pads out here, so they're all fly mats that do get a little slick if it's dewy out.
Here's hole 3, where you really got to really miss all the bunkers. The
Yeah.
basket's surrounded by bunkers.
There's 3 bunkers like surrounding the basket, and then the one side where there's no bunker, it's a big hill. So you don't want to land on the hill because you might roll.
I like the forehand shot here. This sets you up really well to be able to set up for the basket.
Really, I think everybody's trying to just play it for a 3. Nobody's going crazy.
No, I don't think this is a birdie hole. I hate to say it.
It's reachable, but I don't think that anybody wants to try and go for it just because of all the hazard around it.
Especially on day 2.
Catrina actually went hyzer through the trees. I've never even thought about that shot.
Oh, Paige went deep.
Yeah, Paige's upshot just went a little bit hot and just trickled out of bounds in the bunker.
Oh, Catrina just hits OB.
There was actually lines marked around each bunker, and nobody could tell if she crossed across the line or not. So we ended up giving it to her.
Oh,
Those always break my heart.
I missed the same putt today, too, for my par. It was brutal.
I don't know what it is, but I'd rather have probably a 45-footer than a 12-footer.
I definitely feel more comfortable from the further ones than those short ones for some odd reason, too.
We're all cleaning up here on hole 3. And we actually have a 3-card backup that we're walking up to. So it's going to be a tiny bit of weight for us. There was 1 3 on that hole. That says a lot.
We're back here at hole 4. It's 345 feet, and you have to throw over a pond, and you have OB all to your left, and you can also have OB bunker to the right, and the green is also OB to the right.
The trees on your left are kind of low hanging, so a lot of people don't like to cut it that close. A lot of people throw the big hyzer out and around.
This is definitely a hole where everybody wants to get the birdie with the hyzer.
Definitely. I honestly just try and throw it right at that bush. If I land in that bush, I'm happy.
Yes, the bush is actually a really good landing spot. It's actually pretty big, so your disc really doesn't go in the bush too much, and you actually set yourself up for a putt.
Yeah, it usually
It's
keeps
awkward,
you out.
but you'll have a putt.
So Paige actually clipped the trees on the left here, and we couldn't tell if she had crossed in bounds or not. So there was no spotter to say that she didn't. We gave it to her up by the basket. She was able to save the 4.
Paige Pierce is doing a little lean out putt from the bush, like I was saying. It usually gives you always a putt if you're there.
She actually threw a mid-range straight at the basket under all the low-hanging branches. And I asked her off the tee pad, I was like, man, that was kind of crazy. She's like, yeah, I wasn't really thinking about clipping and going into the water. I said, well, that's the way to do it, I guess.
Yep.
I'm not sure what Kat's doing right now.
Oh, it's the 50-50 CTP here for FPO. So I think she's marking out the flag to see where it's at. Yeah, it looks like she got it.
Nice.
That could be some big money, I think.
I actually think that she said she won $50.
Oh, is it 50?
I think so.
Heck yeah. 3 birdies and 1 bogey, getting out of hole 4. That's decent. Here we go on hole 5, where you have to throw over the water again.
Right off the tee pad, it's a tight little tunnel. You have no other option but to throw through it.
I like the forehand here. This sets you up really well. You play away from the water on the left, the OB water.
I'm pretty biased. I couldn't figure out whether I was going to throw backhand or sidearm. I know if I throw backhand and it skips into the water, I'll be taken out right next to the basket. And if I throw sidearm and I don't hit next to the basket, then I'm taking it away, way further away than where I would have if I threw it backhand. So that was kind of what I was debating.
Wow, nice putt, Jessica.
I'm going to say this to me felt like a 45-footer.
That was a big putt from the bushes. Yeah, that's just outside the circle, probably 35, 40 feet for sure.
I'm not normally comfortable with straddle putts, but I was just feeling this one.
We got Paige stepping up for her birdie putt. Oh, just
right
off the top. Kat also with her birdie putt. Just chains out.
Seemed like she kind of went fast on that putt.
Paige Pierce with the birdie. And Paige Bjerkaas cleaning up her par.
I think that's a good little separating hole. Like, you really want to get your 2, and you know a lot of people are getting the 2.
Yes, I agree. You definitely want to get your 2 there. There's not too many birdie opportunities, I feel like, out here with some of these bigger holes. Oh.
That sidewalk on the right is OB, and she crushed it over.
Yeah, that one got turned right over.
I was just playing it safe. Unfortunately, I didn't know that across the pathway was safe down further. There's a point on the sidewalk where they mark it off.
There's the Discraft flag sign down there with the big flag down to the right. And so once you pass that flag, the road is not OB anymore. And you can also go right of it. So
Thanks, Pickle.
no problem. Paige Bjerkaas with a crush up on the hill.
I'd say this plays as one of the hardest holes on the course.
Oh, this is a wicked hard hole for sure.
Paige is just laying it up past the sidewalk where it is safe.
I was going to say, if you really don't get a good crush past that hill, you really have to just kind of lay up and then pitch over and take your, hit your putt for your par.
Yeah, all of us got our putters out and we just pitched up. Unfortunately, we didn't get our drives down there far enough to see if we could go for the second shot.
I guess they're saying it's a par 5, actually. So
712 feet.
I think this was actually a par 4.
It's questionable.
Yeah, I think it was par 4.
Paige throws her putter, and I thought she was going to throw it in, but it was a little long.
That's a great approach. There's a weird little headwind sometimes, right in front of this pond, that loves to kick your disc down and just hit that wall.
Oh, like that?
Just like that. Yes, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Oh, Pickle.
The same thing happened to me last year.
Yep, I think
I've seen several people.
Me too.
I've seen. Oh, that was a perfect approach shot.
That was great. Just beautiful. Here goes Kat for her third shot. And it just clears.
Yeah, and that is the perfect shot, just to get it over. You really just want to clear it.
And here I was throwing the GG Stamp AVRX3. That is definitely one of my new favorite stable putters.
Paige Pierce off the basket. We got Catrina setting up her putt. Looks like she's just inside the circle. Off the basket, too.
Come on. One of us has to make this putt.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's a really good birdie
put it
to
in
get.
for the birdie.
So it is a par 5.
I guess they expect you to either throw OB off of your drive or your upshot for sure.
Yep.
I'm cleaning up my bogey. Unfortunately, I lost my favorite mortar there.
Oh, I heard a few girls losing some of their go-to discs on this hole.
There was probably 20 to 30 discs in the pond when I walked by it.
It was definitely Skittles all going through the pond.
We needed a kayak, I think, to go out there and scoop them all up.
Here we are on hole 7.
288 feet.
Uphill, I would say it plays almost like 300, maybe 310. This is another one where I think everybody likes to get their birdie here.
I almost aced it last year, and the crowd went wild. It's definitely reachable for most of the top women players.
Oh, yeah, Paige Pierce making it look effortless.
She might have even thrown a mid-range.
She probably did.
I'm going sidearm, but I kind of sallied it a little. I think I'm right outside the circle.
I was going to say, it looks like circle's edge. You got a little bit of too much of a flare.
Mm-hmm.
Katrina with her birdie putt. Boom.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good birdie to get, like I said.
That was a 43-footer, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, at least. That looks 10 feet outside circle 1. Here's Jessica stepping up for her birdie putt.
She put the pressure on me.
Let's see if you can get it. Oh, so close. Paige Pierce with her birdie. Hello.
She's been traveling with that Zuka cart around.
Oh,
off of
Paige
the band
Bjerkaas
and
off
in.
the band and in. Yes, that's a wow.
Great too.
That's a great putt.
Who says they don't like being in the baskets?
Looks like we're gonna have Paige and Jess cleaning up their pars.
Give a shout out to the new Sonic Junior Double G Mini. I've been using it all weekend.
I was also using mine today too.
Let's go. Hopefully he can play well today.
Hole 8 has OB all to the left. It's well, it is a lot of OB to the left with the ropes and stuff. So you really want to play a safe shot out to the right.
Left and long is the pond. So
Yes,
you don't
you
want
can
to go
go
long
long.
with the basket either.
But this is 450 feet downhill. I did see Haley King pin it today with a backhand, so it was a crush.
Wow, that's impressive. I can't wait to play with her.
Here comes Paige Pierce.
Kat went the hyzer route, and I heard Paige say that she was going to try something new.
Okay. Jessica with the flick.
My Vulcan turned over just a little bit too much, but I managed to stay safe.
I was going to say it stayed in bounds, it looked like. Didn't roll into the stream there.
Paige was gunning it.
Yeah, Paige made a run for it there. She wanted that one.
little Paige throwing a sidearm up shot. I like to see that.
Perfect sidearm approach. Jessica going for her birdie putt.
Cat and Annie.
It was a good run. That was a good run. You were definitely out there. Cat from circle 2.
Oh, gives it a great run.
That was close.
When was that? Paige cleaning up.
Paige did go a little deep.
Yeah. I didn't realize that she was so close to the water's edge. Oh, just a little bit short. Pierce is actually putting with these awesome looking putters. They're like gray and black.
I was going to say, I see some type of swirl. They do look pretty.
Yeah, very cool. They look pretty crazy when they're flying. All right, 1 bogey and we're moving on.
Hole 9 is 307 feet, and you have OB far to the right, like that shed that you can see off to the right is OB. And if you go too long, you can get into the people's backyards, and it's also OB.
I always thought this was a textbook sidearm shot. But
Cat with a
they just
perfect
showed
hyzer
me.
underneath the basket.
Both of them are parked backhand.
I took the sidearm here also. I like it. Stays away from that low ceiling off to the right.
Yeah, I like the play a lot. I feel like if you land it up on the left, your sidearm's going to skip down to the basket.
I agree. And even if it sits there, you still give yourself an option for the putt.
Yeah.
Paige Pierce looks like she's going to flick.
She's going to go sidearm at it.
Let's see how she does.
Oh, nice one.
Paige with too much power.
She tried to crush it.
She wanted that one.
Yeah, 307 feet uphill. Definitely plays further than that.
Jessica from about 50 feet.
I think I'm closer. I want to say I'm right outside, maybe 5 feet outside the circle.
Okay, that flag looks
and it rolls.
deceiving.
I just clip the top of the basket and it rolls.
Paige Pierce to par. Oh, that's a
Great
good par
save.
save. Yes, that's a good one. Jessica from the knee.
Yeah, I had to straddle out of the bush.
Oh,
Not quite. I'll be taking a bogey. I hate that when I'm looking at a birdie and I end up taking a bogey.
those are the worst.
Happens to the best of us.
It does. Happens to everyone. It's all about how you come back on the next hole.
That's right. I try and remember the 10-step rule where I can shrug
Cat
about
with
it
the
and
birdie.
be mad about it for 10 steps and then I'll walk it off.
We got Paige setting up for her birdie putt too.
Those were tap-ins.
Yes, that was
Textbook.
beautiful hyzers. Definitely showed us wrong there about the forearm.
I told you. They showed me. 2 2s and 1 4. So right now, Kat is leading by 1 stroke over both of the Paiges. And I moved down tied for 4th. Missy Gannon looks like she's playing good.
She's definitely playing really well this weekend.
We are back here, hole 18. No, that's
No, this
wrong.
is hole 10. We're starting the back. We're starting the back
This has
9
got to
now.
be wrong. Hole 10, we got a pond long right. Ooh,
This is
Cat
I will
just
say it plays
hardly
383
misses the
feet.
tree.
Yeah, but yeah, it's hole 10.
2 inches from clipping that tree right off the tee pad.
Paige Pierce with a crush. It is.
So this...
Jessica with a big sidearm here.
I didn't know whether to go backhand or sidearm, but I felt like the sidearm was the safer play.
Got Paige Bjerkaas with the approach shot. Another forehand
Textbook
approach shot.
forehand.
Yeah, she's dialed
She's
those
been
in, it looks
working
like.
on 'em. That's awesome.
Catrina with her approach.
Yep.
Both
Right
of them were
there
probably
for a
about 100
tap-in.
feet out. Jessica going for a birdie. Wow, that was a great forehand. You're down there just outside circle, it looks like. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Bam. Birdie.
You know, I figured I'd take advantage.
That's a good one. This is definitely a good birdie to get. It's 383. It plays down. It's downhill slightly, but I would say it plays all 380.
And I think Paige is right inside the circle or right outside the circle. Going for birdie.
Oh,
Just tickles the right side of the chains.
yeah, just right side, strong side. Just needed a little bit more hyzer.
And she taps in for her par.
I feel like most of the girls are happy to get the par here.
I'd say the par is definitely a good one. I don't see a lot of women chewing this hole.
No, this is definitely a good deuce.
All right.
Going into hole 11. This one plays 400 feet, and you have a pond all the way to the right, and it looks like Jessica just sailed it into the pond.
Yeah, I tried to read the wind. It was a left to right. So I threw my flippy driver sidearm and I tried to throw it straight to the left. Looks like I just threw it nose up and it just carried like a kite.
Cat going right at the basket.
Get down.
It's getting up on the hill a little bit, and that is also, it can sneak OB if it gets up on the green up there, but it looks like she's safe. We had a screaming headwind on this hole. Well, not screaming, but we had a headwind on this hole when we were played it. And Paige Pierce looks like she went early too. That needs to get down.
The backhand's definitely the safer play because you're usually going to finish left and safe. There's kind of a lot of safe landing off to the left. But if you bite off to the right like I did, you're going to go OB no matter what.
Yes, there was only one birdie on the day today, and I'd like to say that I got the birdie.
Nice job, Pickle.
Thanks.
What'd you throw?
I threw my shrike and just pinned it right underneath the basket.
Strike's a good one.
It's my go-to out here, for sure. Cat cleaning up her par.
I saw my disc floating out there in the pond, but there was no way I'm going to get that.
I saw lots of people's discs floating out in that pond. That was another one. That's a great par save from Paige.
Yeah, she did go a little bit long on her.
If you go right over those logs, it's OB. There's an orange marking down there. Jessica cleaning up for the bogey. One bogey and all pars on that one.
Looks like we're all even for the first 3 holes of the back 9.
Hole 12, it's 275 feet. It's uphill. The green is actually hidden. It's like a island green almost, I would say. You can go play safe up to that patch right there, that opening, or you can try to attack the basket. And oof. Cat got a really good second kick there to stay out.
Yeah, she got really happy
You
about that.
do not need to get in those woods. It's jail.
Yeah, it's almost a pitch out if you get into those woods.
Looks like Paige Pierce was going for it.
Yeah, she bit it off a little bit early, but she is going to be safe.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you get when you have a lot of power. And just,
Yeah,
right side.
after I saw Paige and Kat go early left, I made sure to go right, and I went way right. I got to give a shout out to the spotter. This kid was out here on 3 or 4 of our holes today, and I'm not sure what his name was, but he was awesome.
I can't remember his name.
Really
He
good
did
kid.
introduce himself, and I can't. But yeah, he was hustling back and forth today. It was awesome.
Got to give a shout out.
It's great to have all the spotters and all the people working the UDIS apps for us. Cat running it.
Okay.
Yeah, without our spotters and our video crews, I don't know
So
where we
Paige
would
was
be today.
safe?
She might have hit that pole and stayed safe.
Oh,
and then
no.
cans the putt
Wow.
for a 2.
Wow, that is a great birdie from the drop
I
zone.
want to say that she was like 30 feet outside the circle. So it was probably almost a 65-footer.
Oh, easily.
Straddle putt on the line the whole way. And this is little Paige putting for a 2. She landed inside the circle safe.
It's a great drive. If you can get in this side the circle off your drive, it's what you want. It's tough to get in there, though, without having the flare skip to go out into the tall grass, OB.
Yeah, unfortunately, they did cut it pretty short, so it does skip easily in there. Paige tapping out. Here we are, hole 13, 329 feet.
You have OB all tall grass off to the left and the tall grass long.
You can't really see the basket, but it's right in the middle of those 2 big tree trunks.
Yeah, it's definitely just tucked in right there.
There is OB on the left, all the tall grass, which actually kind of sneaks up on you when you get down by the basket. I'd say it's probably 12 feet outside the circle where it gets OB.
Yeah, you can definitely get a big skip and go right into the tall grass. Ooh,
Yeah, I got the skip, and I thought for sure I was going to be out of bounds, but fortunately I was safe. And Cat
Cat's
bites
going
it off
to the
too.
left. Looks like she's safe also, though. Oh, yeah, you guys just outside the circle.
Good bid.
So you were inside the circle?
I was inside the circle by a couple feet.
Okay. Looked like you guys had gotten a little bit bigger skip than that. Oh, that's a great birdie.
Thank you.
This is another one of those holes. I feel like a lot of the girls want to be getting their birdies here. Paige off the top and we got Paige Bjerkaas cleaning up her birdie. And Kat and Paige Pierce are going to come in and clean up their pars.
Yeah, I think when Pierce was putting, she had that low branch that was like right on top of her head. So if she went to follow through, she would like hit her head on the branch.
This is a low ceiling inside the putting area. There's also a little low ceiling off the drive there too.
Yeah, I would have to agree. 2 birdies, 2 pars.
Hole 14, you want to play far out to the right. You do not want to go anywhere near left. It's all OB in those big bushes. It's also technically, I think it's a Mando around the bushes.
Yeah, I'm playing a sidearm at the bushes on the left and then hoping that it gets to the right
Gets
before.
the big flare. Yeah, that
Yeah.
looked perfect. This is another tough hole. You have this really low ceiling here, so you really need to give it a lot of power, but keep just beat underneath that, that low hanging ceiling.
Yeah, Paige just crushed her drive.
Yeah,
It
she
was
did.
397 feet to the pin, and I'd say that she's looking at probably 65, 70 footer.
I want to say it's 280. It says 290 to the bend in the caddy book. So yeah, you got to get 300 up there. So that's beautiful to get all the way up there.
Yeah, I don't think that any of the girls are going to be looking at a 2 unless you throw one in.
There's only a handful of girls. Paige Bjerkaas got a really nice skip around the edge to set herself up for the par. Kat getting down on a knee for her approach.
There's boards to the left of the basket, and those are marked OB.
Paige is running it.
She really wanted the 2. I think she was kind of thinking how no other woman really has the opportunity to do it.
You will not be seeing too many women out here eagling this hole.
Oh, wow. She went pretty far past.
She did.
Paige
Oh.
has a lot of spin on her putt, which she probably gets from playing in the wind in Texas.
Oh my god.
Wow. Paige
That
with
just
2.
kicked out of
Oh,
bounds.
and it went. Oh, wow.
Man. Tough break.
Yeah, definitely. Wow.
And a splash out. Man.
You don't see this too often, but I guess Paige has had her struggles this year inside the circle with her putting. Usually she can hit those big ones.
Everybody goes through it.
Oh, yeah. You're telling me.
I actually changed my putt the whole entire year. And I want to say this might be the 2nd week that I've been putting Anheuser again. And it's starting to feel really good again.
Kat cleaning up the birdie.
I always say that it's good to have multiple different putting styles in your bag.
Paige with the triple bogey.
That was
after
unfortunate,
that drive.
man.
Yeah, that really is. That drive was crushed down there. To be looking at an eagle and then to go to that, that's a little heartbreaking. But if anybody can shake it off, it's definitely Paige Pierce.
Here's a 229-foot par 3. And it's basically just straight. You're either probably going to throw a rock or an avia or something that goes straight.
Yeah, you're definitely throwing a mid-range here. You just need to beat those bushes on the left, and you're going to land inside the circle for a putt. Oh, Kat. It's off to the right.
Kicked out safe, though, so
Yes.
that's good. If you see those boards on the ground on the right, that's OB, so it's fortunate that she kicked out to the left.
Paige Pierce is probably a putter. Looks like she's
She
right
just
there.
piped it. Laser beam. I could not see the basket at all, so I was just trying to get it up there.
Yeah, there's no way of seeing the basket if you're in those bushes. You really just have to blind
I made
approach.
that putt last year, though, Pickle. I was like, I can do it again. I can do this.
Paige Pierce for the birdie?
This is her birdie putt.
There it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, if anybody can do it, Paige Pierce can shake it
That
off.
was a great shake it off. Great shake it off.
We got Paige Bjerkaas here really making a run on the back nine. She's three birdies in a row. Here we are on hole 16. It's 350 feet.
52 feet, Pickle.
352.
And that was a crush. Nice shot by Paige Bjerkaas. Now here's Pierce. She puts a good rip on it.
Oh, it just hits
and
that tree.
kicks
It looked like it was
left.
going to hyzer around that. There's Jessica with a forehand.
Throwing the infinite Pharaoh, one of my favorite discs. And Kat is going roller right off the tee pad.
I like the roller here. I saw Christine Jennings also do the roller here. It's a good play.
Yeah. Curls up nice right by the basket.
Yeah, Paige running it. Wow, yeah, she's wanting these last few. Got Kat setting up from circle 2. Kat's giving it a run.
Valiant run,
Yep.
yeah. You don't want to go too far past it because this hill really carries.
Yeah, this hill is definitely a tough hill. You disc land really well there with the forehand. You definitely don't want to get the skip and have it go all the way down the hill.
Oh, just chaining out.
Oh, Paige just off the chains.
Pierce right outside the circle, throwing a putt off of a knee.
Jessica cleaning up her par. Paige Pierce with the bogey. Gonna have the rest of these girls come in and clean up for their pars.
Wow, Kimberly was the only 2 on this hole.
That's a great 2.
That is a wonderful 2.
I was just gonna say, this is one of those ones where I feel like you're happy with getting your par and moving on.
Yes, definitely. That's a great 2.
We got Paige Bjerkaas in the lead still by 1, I think.
So this hole on the left side, all the tall grass is OB, and you get about 420 feet down there, and on the right is a mandatory tree. You have to go to the left of it.
Yeah, you got to beat the Mando, and then the basket's down, kind of tucked away in the bushes on a slight hill. So it's really a touch shot, approach shot on this one.
It's a really tough 3.
You definitely really just want to play off to the left. Set yourself better up for the approach shot to go to the get to the basket.
Yeah, I think right on the edge over
Wow,
by the.
Paige missed the Mando.
She crushed it. I could not even believe
That's
how far she threw it.
ridiculous how far she threw that.
I think it was a 420-foot shot.
Oh, easily.
Unfortunate break.
Everybody going right around the Mando. The basket's just tucked right in there in that little gap. Paige Bjerkaas with a little slight turnover at the basket.
Yeah, from that corner, I'd say it's probably 35, 40 feet down.
Yep, you can just see it right there.
There it is.
I was going to say, from where Paige Pierce is on the drop zone, though, you could not see the basket. It's blind.
Yeah, I'm right on the corner here, and I'm outside the circle.
Whoa, nice birdie.
Thank you. That one felt really good.
This is definitely a good birdie to get. This is a tricky green right here, really fast green with it going down the hill so far. And with us playing on a ball golf course, all the grass is cut extremely short.
Luckily, it was a little bit damp today, so it caught our discs pretty well.
Paige Bjerkaas setting up for her birdie. Boom. Paige Bjerkaas is on fire right now on the back 9.
Yeah, she's played really well all day.
Paige Pierce misses the Mando and still saves the par. That's a great par save.
Definitely a great par save. I still can't believe how far that drive went.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
This next hole, if you actually ace it, it's for $10,000.
I think there was a $10,000 contest yesterday. I don't know if it was during today's round.
It says the first one to ace it gets $10,000.
I wish I knew that. I would have went bigger.
I know, I tried.
Finishing out here on hole 18.
Giving it all you got. Who wants $10,000?
That would be amazing. Looks like you guys have a strong headwind coming at you.
As soon as I step on the tee box, huge headwind.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a headwind, but it didn't look like anything like this that you guys are dealing with.
But look at this. My headwind doesn't even turn over the disc.
That's crazy. Yeah, the winds are tricky out here.
I thought for sure that headwind would turn it over. Cat rips over on this driver, and it comes back so nicely.
Oh, wow.
It had a chance for $10,000.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great drive. This is definitely a great birdie to get to finish out your round on. Paige Pierce lining up her shot. She obviously really wants this one.
383 feet for $10,000.
It's in her wheelhouse. Oh, God. Just started high. It
Just
looked
hyzers right
like it
out.
wanted it for a second.
She threw it directly at the basket, and if that thing were to go straight, it would have been dialed right in.
Paige with her approach shot. We got Paige Pierce coming back with her approach shot. She jump putt.
Almost makes it. That was probably a 85, 95 footer.
Oh, easily. Jessica giving it a run.
Didn't quite turn it over.
Paige with the par.
Great par save.
Yeah, this is a good par, like I said, just to get out of there and finish your round and go on to the next day.
Ain't no $10,000.
No, no.
But I'm happy with a par.
Yes.
Because literally, you could be looking at the birdie and hit and roll away, and end up taking a bogey.
Oh, yeah.
It could flip flop.
This is
So
a big
fast.
hill here, so you can definitely get some really bad rollaways. Cat with the only birdie on the card.
Parked it.
Yeah, that's a great park job.
And the weather was nice all day. How nice.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Beautiful weather.
Couldn't ask for anything better. Well, maybe an ace on the last hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Hey, it's Pickle.
Pickle and Jessica.
And we're finishing up the coverage here on the FPO lead card coverage for day 2 at Sunset Hills.
Thanks for following us, guys, and be sure to tune in for the men's open lead card.
Out at Lake Eureka. And go check out our signature series stamps and support your local female pros. Thank
Support
you.
your pros.